Listen, thank you all for coming out and being with us today. And in particular, I want to thank Sheriff Deeds for the work that he has done here over the course of the last few days. And sir, thank you for just coming out and meeting with us during what has undoubtedly been some of the most trying days in this community. 1985 through 1990, I represented Hood County in the Texas legislature, so there's familiar faces and familiar places here for me. And this community is it's special in a lot of ways, but hearing the stories from the men and women who went through the last few days is very powerful. It has a profound effect, and when you see these individuals and their ability to make it through that is destruction that is almost incomprehensible to explain, and how people have lost not only their lives but their possessions. How quickly your life can change is the story so often that we forget about. Just 2 days ago, these streets, I'm sure, were full of children and individuals living very normal lives, and there were strong families up and down this asphalt. They were overcoming challenges of their daily lives, and they're taking the kids to school. They're putting food on the table, or just living life, very normal lives. A turnaround can happen very quickly. A tornado can turn your life upside down, literally, in a span of just a few mere seconds. And many of those houses that were just a couple of days ago very normal looking American dream homes are now in ruins. It's just wood and glass and concrete slabs, all mixed in with memories and mementos of family. And listen, the houses will be replaced. Nim and I were just talking about some new concepts, talking about West and how to rebuild that community, and the houses will be rebuilt. But there's no replacing those loved ones who were lost in the storm. So, Sheriff, I want to say thanks to you and the emergency directors here in Hood County for the work that you did. I mean, we see this devastation, you realize the work that they did from the standpoint of getting the word out, their sirens, their reverse 911, if you will, process that they have in place. I will suggest to you, not only did it work, but saved numerous lives. It's going to be a difficult few days as we deal with this. But again, this storm could have been worse. This was a huge storm, and it had upwards of F5 winds. We were well served by the emergency responders, our first responders, and whether it was our firefighters, it was our DPS, the local police departments, again, Parks and Wildlife, to all of them, thanks for the selfless service that they involved with in getting people out of harm's way. We've got the best emergency management team in the country. Unfortunately, we get to see it operate more often than we'd like, but I know that the people of this community will rebuild, and we'll be working with them over the course of the days, coordinating with our federal counterparts and the local folks, and particularly the private sector in the state. I know that HEB and Walmart, I think of both, and Home Depot, just great partners that we have in the private sector that are working with us, and we greatly appreciate their help. So